Okay, the other day I showed this on video and showed this is how energy travels, and it travels in vortices, and they look like tree roots. So I thought, well, I should explain what that means and how tree roots grow and how plants above ground also grow. So this is my bomb explosion wave paper, which showed that when it explodes on the ground, it forms a spinning waveform at the top, which produces a bubble, and because of the ground, the energy is reflected literally into a lightning bolt because it spirals down and goes straight through. And this was shown on video in slow motion to be pretty much absolutely correct. The wave flips and reverses through itself, and this can be seen on camera with the explosions blowing through in and out of each other at least 3 times, just how I described on there. So I'm going to use the same principle, but I'm going to blow up the 2 areas and show you what's going on due to energy travel. Okay, so if you take the large circle at the bottom there, that is the small piece just at the top, which is the lightning strike underneath the bomb explosion. But when energy is moving through a seed and it's trying to get it to grow, as soon as it starts to grow, the energy starts pulsing through it. Above ground, it spins a waveform in a semicircle, but underneath the ground, when the energy comes down, because one is up and one is down, when the energy pulses downwards, it gets spun into a spiral, but it looks like that. So if you magnified the energy, you would see those tendrils looking like lightning, because every time it gets further down in the ground, the energy splits into 2 helixes from a single helix, basically to spread out the power electrically and fractally, because that's how energy moves. It has to give it out in a set, spaced pattern, because that's what electricity does. So it looks underground like a lightning strike. Then we've got the semicircle on the right at the top. Because it's a spinning waveform, if you go and have a look at my atom construction rotation, you will see that as the electron spins around in the waveform, electric lightning bolts join it to the center waveform. They are supporting structures. I've explained this in my atom rotation and a few other videos. So that is giving out energy in all those straight directions. But if we zoom in the top right hand circle, each time it reaches the outside, just like a plasma ball, the energy splits down into those shapes. So the large circle is the roots, and that's why it looks like that, and the above ground portion looks like a tree because it looks like that. So fractally it's all the same, but one's a down pulse, one's an up pulse. So the one above ground gives a different shape to the one underground, but it's due to the ground being there and the energy having to tighten up into a lightning bolt. So there we go. That was a relatively simple explanation how roots grow and how plants grow by Double Helix Energy. And I've got down at the bottom there, energy attracts matter, which would be the carbon. Matter conforms to energy, and this would be the roots and lightning. And energy moves matter. It's a pulse wave, and with every increase in matter, the pulse gets bigger. So it's a constantly growing system. That's how simple this is. The matter arrives, it makes the waveform bigger. So it constantly is pulsing outside the body of the plant. Hopefully that was easily understandable. Thanks very much. My name's Lee, and I've just explained how every single flower grows. Well, other than ones that have, like, tulips and stuff and weird things like that. It's just a different shape waveform based on the DNA code. Thanks very much. My name is Lee, and I'm a Christian.